All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back into another video. Today, I'm here to talk about Paladins and my relation with Paladins and how everything is going. I had some comments here and there, and including I had some people reaching out to me on DMs, reaching out to me on streams asking, like, have you given up on Paladins? Recently I had like 3 comments in just the last 2 days of asking what exactly is going on. Like, did I give up on Paladins? Am I no longer doing videos and so on? And the best answer I got for you guys right now is yes and no at the same time. So let me explain this to you. First of all, I'm just gonna keep it straightforward and simple. I burned myself out with Paladins. As you guys probably have noticed, my channel is what, like 90% Paladins, even when I do stream, right? And that makes it a bit complicated for me because, you know, I always wanted to get into other games and so on, but every time I try to do that, I get shut down. And I know it's not really your fault, the viewer's fault, but it feels like many of the people who follow me are only for Paladins. And I understand that. Nobody's trying to put the blame on you. Alright, just please bear with me here. But yeah, that entire situation puts this heavy toll on me because then, like, I've dedicated myself so much into my channel, my Twitch, my YouTube, my TikTok, and so on, and then anytime I try to do something out of the box, I get shut down immediately. So I decided to 90% of the channel has to be Paladins so that I can maintain this healthy viewer base, right? Maybe that was my fault from the start. Maybe I should have been like a variety content creator, whatever it was. Then these last 2 years, I had a bit of a situation where I'm not gonna say depression, please. I'm not really a fan of, you know, saying that instantly you have depression just because you're feeling down. Especially being a person who deals with a person in my life directly. My father-in-law literally lives here next door, which has what's called and diagnosed heavy depression. Deep depression. Sorry. Which is not just like a regular depression. You can actually go to a very low bottom in this sort of depression, and it needs to be monitored. It needs to be medicated. It's fucked up, and the entire family has already suffered because of it. So me knowing how that is, I don't like using the word depression just like that, right? So I wouldn't say that I've been depressed in these last 2 years, but I fell down very, very, very low, right? I went to the bottom of the pit, and trust me, there's no water there, right? As you probably noticed, I stopped doing a lot of videos regularly. My upload schedule got completely messed up. Streams on my channel after we achieved a partnership on Twitch started vanishing. It was really off the chart, and you know, maybe one day I decide let's do a stream, and then for next 2 weeks we wouldn't do a stream. The only thing that was consistent was the Paladins game channel. That's what was keeping me sane, because it's not really I was forced. It was more of this, what do you call it? It's almost like responsibility, almost. Like, I had this responsibility that I had to be there. You know, Harris wouldn't die if I disappeared for a couple of weeks. Speaking of it, for the last 5 or 6 years, I never had vacations from Paladins or from content creation. I mean, unless you want to count the times that I stopped as vacation, but sure. And so that brought me that sense of like of an obligation, or this responsibility that I had to continue to produce content for Paladins. I had to keep doing it whether I wanted or not, and that was fantastic. But then the stream team ended, and not just that, but it ended at the worst possible time as well. So that also fucked up my mind because, if you're looking at the scratches, that's my cats. I own 9 cats, so yeah, that's pretty normal. But yeah, like that just came in a very, very poor time for me. It really fucked me up because, you know, I'm 30 now. In case you didn't know, I just turned 30 like 2-3 days ago. And both me and Savannah were like, we're getting old. If we want to have children, it has to be now. And obviously this has nothing to do with Harris. It's not their responsibility or anything, but me making money out of the channel and bringing me a sustainable outcome. Because I guarantee you, I am never going to be paid like I was paid on the stream team here in Portugal. And you're probably thinking, oh shit, they were paying him a lot. No, it's not about that. Portugal's income compared to the minimum wage, just the minimum wage, just imagine a minimum wage in America, has nothing to do with it. It's less than half. So even just, let's say, I don't know, like, if you guys, I've heard, like, for example, my friend, he receives around, like, what, $1,000 every 2 weeks or so. And apparently that's not even a lot. If I make, like, close to 1,000 in Portugal, that's fucking amazing. In 1 month. I'm not talking 2 weeks. I'm talking a whole fucking month. And things are getting more expensive and so on, so obviously the stream team was helping a shit ton. Then all of a sudden, you know, I was expecting at least to go all the way till the end of the year. I already knew that the stream team was going to have to go eventually because we're not making any profit back to Hyris, and so they had to shut it down. Which, by the way, I'm super grateful for the fact that they actually allowed me to enter the Smite stream team, not only because of the so-called sustainability and income or whatever, but because I actually started fucking enjoying Smite, like legit. And we'll get to that in just a second, but so, you know, that came at the worst possible time. I thought that at least until the end of the year, so I could put some money on the side for any, you know, possible thing that can come, like for example the entire situation of my cat having tumors and we having to do 2 surgeries to the point of having to waste 1,000 euros in it. And it's devastating because there's still a chance that we might not even save her. And you can imagine how that is affecting me and even Savannah. And I know for a lot of you, cats are just, you know, they're just pets, whatever. But to us, they're like our children. You know, we rescued every single one of the cats I own. And some of them even have certain like disabilities and so on. So I really want to give them the best life I can for as long as I can, and just have this idea in my mind that I don't even have money to save them. It's fucked up. We're living in a very bad time and economy in Portugal, so I can't do any miracles, you know. So yeah, that came in a little bit of a wrong timing, but obviously I can't force Hyris to, you know, keep me in the stream team that doesn't exist. And then the opportunity to join the Smite stream team just arose, which, by the way, I'm only there until the end of January, but I did apply for the next year, so if I do get to stay there, thank you so much. If not, hey, listen, I'm still gonna pursue Smite regardless. I love the game, and there's nothing stopping me from continuing with it. But then I started doing some content on Smite on the channel, and some people started wondering, and this is why we're getting to this point. As you know, I didn't face reveal up until recently, after the stream team ended, where I did a subathon. I just tossed a fucking goal in there, like $1,000 or something like that, for a face reveal, and I thought, this is never gonna happen. We never reached that far. And then, like an angel from the fucking sky, my friend Maha Curly, you guys know her as the Crystal Award winner of Artist of the Year last year, and she just dropped a fat fucking donation and just blew up the entire set of goals. And so I had to face reveal. And with it, at the same time, she increased the clock over to 80 hours. And with 80 hours, I thought, okay, if I'm gonna do 80 hours of Paladins, I'm gonna lose my shit. Right? So I thought, I'm gonna have to try other games. And, you know, it was around the time where I was invited, sort of asked, do you want to be on the Smite stream team? So I was like, well, yeah, this is the perfect time to introduce Smite into the channel. We're going to be here for a lot of hours. People are going to have to, you know, they're going to have to deal with it. And so I tried Smite, I tried Fortnite, I tried Lethal Company, I played Apex, I played Minecraft, I believe. I played a bunch of different games, and holy shit, my happiness just went through the fucking roof. And that's when I realized that I was the one fucking myself up because I was limiting myself so much into Paladins. I couldn't enjoy the game anymore. And that's actually for another video, the things that I think it's wrong with Paladins. One of them being the lack of content. And I'm sorry to say, Chronicles and just bringing old modes back, that's not content for me. I'm sorry, I'm just being straight up honest. I could do a shit ton of videos with all of that, and I could have a lot of views, but I want something to excite me for Paladins. I don't just want to just spam fucking content into the channel of shit that it's old, or shit that it's just like literally... I'm sorry to say this about the Chronicles, but they look like fan fiction. They look like literally everything you want to hear, right? Compared to the old lore, it has nothing to do with it. But like I said, there's a whole new video just for that, and I'll make sure to post it as soon as possible. But yeah, I started playing Smite and Fortnite, and I just loved them. I fucking loved them. I held myself back from Fortnite for a very long time, but now that I joined back in, I was like, holy shit, the game is actually fucking fun. There's hundreds of different things I can do, and every single action I take, it makes me feel rewarded. I'll fucking fart and get XP, like a little bar just shows up. You just farted. Here's one entire level for the battle pass. It's insane, right? And in Smite, it's that joy of like a fresh started game that I have never played before, but I did play since 2019. It's just like on and off situation. It was that commitment that never truly went serious up until now. And once I finally decided this is what I want to do, holy shit, I've been loving Smite. Seriously, like there's new content, there's events, there's still esports, there's the stream team, there's I became partnered with Smite. It's fucking fantastic. So, like, I didn't decide to give up on Paladins. I'm just introducing new things into the channel, and I'm gonna be taking this joy of playing these brand new games in stream and so on, and then have it to grab content from Paladins and do new videos. Like you saw, I just did a video about the new patch. But, I mean, I have a video coming up about the Dragon's Call event mode, but that's about it. Like, what is new? The balance changes are not that crazy massive. It's not like a fucking champion got reworked like Kasumi. So, I need something to tell me, like, do content for Paladins. I'm sorry, I love Frostfangs, but I'm not the type of person who's gonna be posting a single fucking gameplay video every single day. I could do that if that's what you guys want to watch, if that makes you happier that, I didn't just disappear from the Paladins community, I can do that. But even the last few days, I couldn't record shit. Fucking servers were on fire. Like, nobody fed the hamster on the hamster wheel up there, and so they decided to put something else in there, and that just set itself on fire or some shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. But then, like, it wasn't just Paladins, Smite was also on fire, and then I tried to go play Fortnite, but I couldn't log in, and there was problems all over. Like, I even ended up playing Lethal Company, which had nothing to do with any of these games, and I was like, I'm just trying to stream. I just trying to have some fun. Can I? And there you go. I guess that's the best way. The entire disappearing of the Paladins community after the stream team ended was not because I gave up on the game, it was because I needed a vacation from the game. And now I'm ready to come back if you guys are ready to welcome me, if you want to welcome me. I apologize for vanishing. All right, I know that some of you are following me only for Paladins. I do not judge you on that. And I will try to keep my promise. I'll try to come up with something. I don't know. I'll do fucking TikToks and shorts and some funny videos and so on, or just some rants. I don't fucking know. I'll come up with something eventually. Now I'm feeling my spirit is amping up a little bit. I can finally come up with ideas. I couldn't come up with ideas for videos, I swear to God. I was feeling like shit. After I left the AOC, it even went down and down because I saw how people treated us in the AOC. I saw how people treated the devs. I saw how certain things were handled after I talked to the developers about certain things. I got laughed in my face after I spoke about serious things. I can't even discuss half of these things, which is fucking sad because, you know, NDAs. Although they would do a perfect fucking video, that's for sure. And yeah, I don't see Paladins progressing too much, so it's not, you can't blame me on the lack of content that doesn't fucking exist. Okay? We had a level designer came up, did a single siege map and a bunch of other LTM maps, which are all fucking fantastic, by the way. And then in less than a year, he went away. We're back to square zero. Like, what the fuck do we do now? There's no new maps, no new LTMs. Like, when we bring LTMs with just some stat changes or pick any, etc., that pisses me off, because it's like, dude, these are stuff that should be in a fucking custom options thing, not an LTM. I don't know. Either way, I apologize for being away. I'm gonna try my best to bring back content of Paladins into the channel. I hope you guys can forgive me for these small vacations. If not, then I'm not mad. It's your decision in the end. But yeah, I've been trying to record this video for God knows how long. I've been trying to record it for weeks, and I didn't know exactly what to say. I didn't exactly know what was my final decision, if I wanted to continue with Paladins or not. But I have decided, yes, I do want to continue with Paladins. I love Paladins, and I don't want to leave it. Especially now coming a new patch in January, and I really want to see what they have in store for us. So let's see what happens. However, I will warn you right now, Smite is coming into the channel, whether you like it or not. I love you all very much for everything you've done in helping me up, you know, getting numbers both on subs, views, follows on Twitch, and likes and shares and all of that. You're fucking fantastic. But listen, I'm not gonna be tied to Paladins forever, and when it's over, I just literally have nothing, right? So I'm trying to introduce other games into the channel, like Smite. And if you don't like the video, then skip it. You know, if you want to help me up, then just leave the video to play. You don't even have to watch it. You know, just drop a like and share it with your friends, or just put a random comment, like just commenting for the entire algorithm. Boom, done. And you helped me. You can just mute the fucking video and just let it to play if you want to. Nothing, you know, I know how YouTube works, and usually the videos will get more views if in the first few hours after being uploaded they actually do well, so they get suggested more into people who are watching the same type of content. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys can forgive me again, and again, be warned, Smite is coming into the channel, and I love you all very much. I appreciate for the people who didn't unsub and just gave up on me while I was having my small little vacations of Paladins. I do have a couple of videos coming out, and in fact, I'm going to tell you right now what they are. First of all, I'm actually going to do a video about what I think are the Paladins' problems right now and what's keeping it from blowing up again and why it's going down so fast. I have another video, which is my problem with the Chronicles. And that's going to be constructive feedback, and I'm going to try to keep it as respectful as possible, so anybody who is working on the team about the Chronicles, I hope you don't get mad at that video. I have a Smite video coming up, a tutorial for newbies who just started playing Smite by somebody who is also new to the game. Somebody who me, like, that I had to rush a lot of learning right now, so I saw like some of the things that can save some time, give some knowledge, and give them some tips in what they can focus on Smite. And then yeah, I'll be posting some more stuff. I'm gonna be posting on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, actually some old clips that, you know, just got lost in Twitch, and I just found out there's this amazing tool that just does, like, I can literally just grab a portion of the gameplay, and then in my camera it puts like my name in the middle and so on. It's super fucking fast, and then I just upload it into YouTube Shorts and TikTok. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a spam there in content on those channels, but I have to put some content in there since I haven't put any content there for a long time. So yeah, if you want to find those channels, they'll be in the description. There'll be like a link tree. Everything is in there. From my Discord, my TikTok, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything is there. Feel free to go there and check it out. And again, thank you so much for the people who watched all the way to the end and wanted to hear what I had to say. You guys are fucking amazing. I wish you nothing but the best for everybody, including the people who didn't watch, the people who you already subbed before and they're gone now. Everybody, you're all amazing. I couldn't have done without you to be here where I am today. And I wish you all a happy new year. And we'll be seeing yourselves around, all right? Love you all. Stay awesome. Bye-bye.